Hey, shit. We got a little bit to talk about with this the MLB.
Shout out to the Yankees coming into the 21st fucking century 25 years later.
It's about
Hey,
time, man.
yo, 52 years of facial hair rule.
That shit's
But
crazy.
women couldn't even have bank accounts 52 years ago.
You dead ass?
I'm dead ass.
Damn.
So all the
Damn.
progressive stuff that's going on, I'm surprised it took this long to have facial hair. Word on the street is it started because Devin Williams.
So that is why, because I did notice in the picture that he had a little 5 o'clock shadow, and I was like, like they just letting him rock like that or what? Like
Yeah.
he supposed to be clean shaven.
Yeah.
So I guess he caught word of it early, or he just didn't give a fuck and just did it anyways.
Yeah, word is Devin Williams had a conversation with Cashman and it was like he wasn't fucking with it. And
Mm,
oddly enough, it sucks because he still cut it, but it's already growing
yeah.
back, so it ain't
Yeah.
like he had it big and burly like me, so he'll be all right. But
Hmm.
conversation happened with Cashman. Cashman took it up to Powell, and here we are. Man, we're gonna have
Yo,
so
one,
many more free agents now.
yeah, and I seen, and so I kind of got into not like a argument, but kind of like a discussion, I guess, with some people on Yankees Facebook, Yankees Instagram. Yo, the older generation of Yankee fans hate this shit. They hate it, bro. They're like, all this one thing that set us apart from all these other teams is having clean shaven. And I'm like, when did that when did having a clean face affect the way that you could hit a baseball?
Thank
Like,
you.
when does that happen?
Like I say, man, a few years ago when Luis Castillo was still in Cincinnati, I
Hmm.
remember watching the Yankees game around the trade deadline, and Michael Kay was talking about, oh yeah, they've already talked to Castillo about if he got traded to the Yankees, would he mind cutting his hair, and he's okay with it. Why the fuck is that a conversation when he's the best pitcher on the market during the trade deadline and we need pitching? That is the only conversation that should be had.
Exactly.
Can can you get outs? Can we give you the ball every fifth day and you make it happen?
Hmm.
Even further, when we were supposed to get what's his name? Brian Wilson.
Brian Wilson.
Brian Wilson
Hmm.
needed a closer. Post Mariano Rivera. Nope. He don't want to cut his beard. We don't even consider signing him.
And that's what I had the discussion about on, because they were like, never once has this is the older guy that had a lot less melanin than we do, if you know what
Okay.
I'm saying. And he's like, when have we ever missed out on a free agent because they didn't want to cut their hair? I'm like, so I'm like, you should do your homework because we missed out on the closer because of that. And I said Brian Wilson. And they were like, oh, he was on the back end of his career. And I was like, that's not the point that I'm making. The
That's
point
not
that
the
I'm
point.
making is we missed out on a free agent because of the facial hair policy.
And that's the ones we know, right? Like what about the
Yeah,
people who basically told their agent to tell us don't even consider us?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Or the Yankees just said we're not even gonna consider them because we know that
yeah,
they don't want to do so. It's bullshit.
yeah.
I want to see what players show up with the beards now though. Like
So
I want to
Austin
Garrett
Wells
Cole.
said, yeah, Garrett Cole might get one. He had one in Houston.
Yeah.
Um, Austin Wells said he wasn't gonna grow it. I think Judge said he wasn't gonna grow
Yeah,
his.
Jared said he's not.
Stanton might, maybe. I don't think I've ever seen him with facial hair. I don't
Man,
know,
they
but
be rocking the mustache. But these players, they got so used to not having it. They might
yeah,
be like, it's no big deal. It's more
yeah.
so for like people like Jazz Chisholm, like, is he gonna let his hair grow more?
That's the only thing. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wonder if they're gonna change the necklace policies next. You know what I'm saying? You can wear more than one chain.
They need to. Like, all of that shit should have been just,
Let them niggas rock out, man.
yeah.
Look,
Because even
I had
last year, honestly, like I was saying, I think the last podcast or the one 2 weeks ago, in the World Series in the playoffs, Juan Soto he was growing his shit.
yeah, yeah, because he twisting them shits up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
twist him up a
So,
little bit.
hmm
Fuck
so I
Juan
was
Soto.
like, they ain't gonna say nothing to him. So shit.
I think we're gonna stop saying Juan Soto name on this podcast too.
All right, okay.
And call him the what would what they said? What's the song? NWA Benedict Arnold. We gonna call that nigga Benedict Arnold.
The traitor.